Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Spotlight the Soul. Spotlight the Soul. We all use Zoom these days, and we know what it takes to spotlight a participant in a meeting, in a conference. And if we realize that inside our minds, there are many, many voices, there are many, many sounds, images that are getting played. And most of those voices and images are of the various roles that we play. Some could be voices from the past, some could be of this moment, whatever I need to do, some could be of the future. And amidst all these voices and images, there is a silent presence, and that presence is of the being, the soul. Often, as we carry out tasks, we spotlight one part of the role so that our focus is there and all the other voices fade away in the background. And from time to time, we keep on spotlighting different aspects, different images or voices of the role world. But if we just take a step back and consciously spotlight the silent sound of the soul, if we spotlight the silent presence of the soul, just spotlighting that silent presence within my mind allows me to just completely disconnect from everything else and just embrace this pure, silent, and secure reality of the self. And the more I uh, practice doing that again and again, even then, when uh, I'm playing my role, I would remember to not to ignore the presence of the being and spotlighting the self as a being. And also, whenever I talk to anyone, whenever I uh, speak about or think about anyone, even then to spotlight them as a soul versus just seeing their temporary form of the role. And so the more I emphasize on spotlighting the soul, the self, and others. And then once I learn how to spotlight for the self, how to make this shift inside, then I can easily spotlight for everyone, meaning uh, constantly then I can carry that consciousness within me, and that would also influence everyone around me. And so once the soul is spotlighted, then the pure energy of the soul, of love, of peace, of generosity, of benevolence, uh, that energy automatically radiates into the atmosphere. And then it's very easy to change the world where I live in, my immediate world, and then, of course, the world in general. So let us take a few moments to spotlight the soul. As we sit relaxed, comfortably, we realize that there are many sounds inside the mind, many tasks that need to be done, and of course, different roles that have to be played. Amidst all these voices, images, roles, lies a very pure, silent presence. It's like an inner child the eternal presence of the soul who only knows how to accept everyone the way they are, the soul who knows how to love unconditionally, the soul who knows the eternal reality. For a few moments, I just choose to spotlight the soul. The moment I spotlight the soul, I'm able to experience the light, a beautiful point of light, an innocent being, a being who doesn't even know what it means to judge, to compare or criticize, a being who is very, very innocent. And this being is fully loved by the divine. This being is always spotlighted in the mind of the divine. As I spend some time with this being, I feel a natural sense of detachment from everything else around me. I begin to notice this beautiful being, the soul within every person. I begin to spotlight this innocent inner child within every person I know, I have met, or I play my part with. As I become aware of the reality of the soul, I gently take my attention to my home, the home of light, where this pure being, the soul, lives, along with the family of souls. I spotlight the soul and the world of the soul in my mind in this moment. Allows me to experience the silent truth, the truth of who I am, the truth of my eternal existence as a soul, and the truth of my sacred, beautiful, loving relationship with the divine. I spotlight this relationship in my mind. as I begin to experience the loving presence of the divine, forgetting everything else, just being silently held in the cocoon of this divine love, this cocoon of divine love allows me to feel inner freedom, freedom from all the expansions in the story world, just experiencing my inner truth. I'm here in my home of light, in the presence of the divine, experiencing my beautiful family of light. I've spotlighted this reality. I don't say anything else. I'm completely lost in this experience. And now, gently, as I make a move back into the story world, I realize that even whilst playing my part, my attention is on this beautiful inner being, the soul, within myself, the silent presence, and within everyone else too. So from time to time, I keep on spotlighting the soul. And as I spotlight the soul, I allow everything else, their outer personalities or behaviors, to fade away, to just focus on the light, the soul. Om Shanti. Thank you.